What up, big kids? It's the BKBN.net Top 10 Toy Lines of 2012, voted by you, the BKBN community. This was a tough one of our last category because we did everything from Hot Toys, Inner Base, Sideshow Collectibles to NECA, Hasbro, Mattel, everything you can think of that came out in 2012 was on the list. So let's see what you guys picked for the top 10 toy lines of 2012. Number 10, DC Collectibles Arkham. Number 10, Batman Arkham City Asylum DC Collectibles. These figures were freaking amazing. Not the best in articulation, but some of my favorite figures of the year came out, including this Titan Joker and Killer Croc. Freaking amazing detail.
The Arkham City toy line is a sick toy line. Freaking Killer Croc and Mr. Freeze and Titan Joker. What? Oh, I had to get them. I love this toy line. This is probably my favorite line the DC Direct has done ever. I like it better than Blackest Night, definitely better than Ross Day. I love this toy line.
Batman Arkham City, DC Collectibles. Didn't really collect a lot of those, but I've seen some of the pictures and I think it's a great line.
10, the Arkham City toys. Definitely got a couple up here and I really enjoy them. Wish they had some more coming out. I can't wait for the Nightwing to come out next year. That's going to be exciting.
Batman Arkham City Collectibles? No thanks. Pass. Thank you. Number 10. Next one. Move on. Don't own any. Used to have one. Sold it on eBay. Don't care.
Number 9, Transformers Prime. Whether it was the first edition figures or the Robots in Disguise figures, Hasbro really killed it with this line. So many awesome molds and so many awesome figures. Even though I preferred the Masterpiece and Generations Fall of Cybertron line, I still love the show and I love the toy line.
Number 9, Transformers Prime. I think the cartoon's okay, but the actual toys, I think they're too cartoony for me. So I'm glad that they're lower on the list.
Transformers Prime. I like this line. I just got the first edition Optimus Prime right here. I've been picking them all up, man. I get all of those. It's probably one of my favorite lines of the year. Definitely got to pick up the Transformers Primes figures, especially the first edition ones, even though I have very few of them. But yeah, love the Transformers Prime, man. Got it again.
Number 8, the Avengers 6-inch figures. Now, besides being Walmart exclusive, which were hard to find at times, these figures were awesome. Definitely better than the 3/4-inch figures. I love the Hulk and Hawkeye and Loki, even though I had to put them out somewhere, but I got my cap here. Freaking love these molds. Tons of articulation. Just really fun to play.
The Avengers 6-inch line, it was okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was okay and it could have been way better. But I mean, hey, it could have been way worse.
Number 8, the Avengers 6-inch toys. I love the Avengers 6-inch toys. They are awesome. I love the Hulk they came out with. I've actually seen some repaints of that are awesome and amazing.
The Avengers 6-inch movie figures, they're pretty damn good from Walmart, and I wish they were less exclusive to them, but they're pretty cool if I don't say so myself.
I really liked these. They didn't make my top 10 figures of 2012, yeah, but still really cool figures. Hawkeye actually was probably my favorite one out of the group of them, but I'm showing Captain America right here. Great figure line. I actually really liked it. I was impressed. The Hulk could have been bigger, but it was great.
Number 7, Marvel Select. Now, I didn't get many Marvel Selects in 2012, and the ones I did get were given to me. Like, thank you, Nina, for this, for a birthday present. But Ultron and Avengers Hulk and the Chitauri Soldier and so many awesome figures. I mean, really, like, they really upped their game and articulation, and the detail is always amazing.
Marvel Select had a pretty good year, and I'm just really excited to see what else they're coming up with. They're really pumping out some decent stuff, and I really enjoy it.
I like a lot of these Marvel Selects. I haven't really collected any of them yet, but I saw a few that came out this year. Some awesome builds and awesome paint jobs. Look good.
Marvel Select has some really good ass figures this year. Best detail ever in a Marvel figure, and that Hulk is pretty damn cool. My favorite Marvel Select of the year by far.
Marvel Select knocked it out of the park, man. This is the best year for Marvel Select that we had ever seen. I just love what they're doing. Love this Colossus figure. Love the Ultron figure. Love the Amazing Spider-Man movie figure. Great stuff from Marvel Select. If you didn't pick up any Marvel Selects in 2012, you missed out.
Number 6, TMNT basic figures. Now, Playmates toys came back hard with Ninja Turtles in 2012. Not only were these figures awesome in terms of how each turtle was different molds, You got a new awesome playset, new vehicles like the Shellraiser. Even though a lot of the other figures outside of Turtles aren't the most articulated, it still sets a great toy line based on an amazing show.
I love this line. I love the new show. It's awesome. The line really brings it up to today and kind of reintroduces it to the younger crowd.
TMNT basic figures. Love this cartoon, by the way. I didn't have my clip for the cartoon, but these figures are pretty cool. I love that the turtles are all individually sculpted. They all had their own sculpt. Outside of the turtles themselves, I think the line gets pretty weak. But if you just want the 4 turtles from the cartoon, definitely worth getting it.
Number 5, DCUC. Now, there's many other sublines to this, like DC Unlimited, Batman Unlimited, Batman Legacy, the signature line on Matty Collector. Even though it wasn't the biggest year for DC figures, we still got some great gems. I love the Poison Ivy and Trust Us, and so many great ones like the new 52 Batman and Superman, Red Robin. Really, I mean, the 4 Horsemen sculpts are always amazing, and Mattel is still going strong with this line.
They had a pretty decent year. The subscription figures came out pretty regularly, and I guess if you clump in some of their toy lines that also just came out, they're doing pretty decent for themselves. And I mean, they're not pumping out as many as they used to, but hey, it's good because we're getting a lot of stuff completed, and we're getting a lot of people like Poison Ivy and stuff like that we've really needed.
DC Universe Classics, this is by far my favorite line. I love this line. I had the Infinite Earth subscription for last year. I didn't pick it up this year, which sucks, but I love every figure, almost every figure that they come out with is awesome. And I definitely recommend picking up this line if you haven't already.
Number 5 for DC Universe Classics. They hold a better place in my countdown. I mean, I have tons of them. I have like every Green Lantern back here, everything. I just think that the availability and how many they have is just amazing. I can't wait for more in the future.
I think this is the only DCUC figure I picked up the whole year, really. I'm not big on DCUCs myself. I know a lot of the other BKBN guys are. But, for me, I like this Poison Ivy. She was okay. They kind of screwed up on her face, but not a bad figure, not a bad line. Not a great line, though.
Number 4, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Classic Collection. Turtle Power, these figures are freaking amazing. I've been waiting for years for super articulated, awesome turtles based on the 87 turtles that I grew up with. Even though all 4 turtles are the same mold with some, different belts and everything, which, that's how they were in the 80s. I freaking love the articulation, the detail, the weapons, the cool stands. Playmates really did an amazing job on these amazing figures.
I love these figures. They are freaking amazing. Oh man, these are so good. This is, other than the originals when I was little, this is the only time I collected them. I came close to buying the NECAs, but I didn't quite pull the trigger on them. But these figures are freaking sick, and I hope they make so many more. I want so many more figures, so many more characters, just like these guys. And it definitely gives a new meaning to Donatello Does Machines, because he does them.
Oh my gosh, these are by far my favorite pickup. I think that this line should have been number 1. This is one I voted for. I have them set up. I got them as soon as I found them in stores. I was like, I'm getting those, and I've had them on display ever since I bought them.
Yeah, dude, these turtles are so tight. If you're a Ninja Turtles fan, man, I don't see how you cannot like these, dude. These are amazing. I was just so happy to have them. Come on, man. Who didn't like them? Who didn't like them, huh? These are great, dude. Are you crazy or what? Go buy these if you don't have them already, all right? Do it.
Number 3, the Dark Knight Rises Movie Masters. Now, I've been collecting the Movie Masters line since the beginning, and I've always loved these figures. The detail and articulation is top-notch. I mean, not Marvel Legends style, but still, I've loved these movies so much, and besides from the Hot Toys figures, Mattel really delivers so much on these figures. They're insane in the pain.
The Dark Knight Rises movie master figures, they're okay. They're a bit disappointing, but the back signal, that kind of made it worth it. I'll be honest with you, if it wasn't for the back signal, I don't know if I'd have collected all these, but hey, they're pretty good.
I don't get into a lot of the Movie Masters, but I almost picked up the Batman from the Movie Masters. I love the Batman suit, and Movie Masters, they do a pretty good job.
Wow, the Dark Knight Rises movie line was one of the first I completed when the movie came out, and I love this line. I mean, I finally completed it. I got my bat suit a little bit here. Freaking sweet!
I'm not big on DC figures, but I did pick up all the Movie Masters. Got Rush Al Ghul right here. Thank you, Century Productions. Got my Bat Signal right here. Thanks to everybody that helped me get the figures I needed. I thought this was a great wave. I think, Mattel hit it out of the park with this one. This is just fantastic. You gotta get the Bat Signal, man. You got it.
Number 2, Marvel Legends. The return of Marvel Legends in 2012. Hasbro has really improved so much on the line over the last couple years. So glad to see these back in stores and full force. We got so many great figures from the line, like the Iron Man figures and Bucky Cap and US Agent. I mean, this is such a beloved line, and Hasbro is really going strong with this.
And as we return to Marvel Legends, I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot of the characters, in my opinion, are a little bit like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever, you know. Some of them I've been wanting, some like, whatever. I mean, you know, they're okay. They're definitely way better than they used to be. But I mean, those little stand things, they have got to go. Quit doing those stupid stands, man.
Yes, I am moving my sword because I love Marvel Legends. I don't pick up every single one like most people, but I do pick up my fair share because they're awesome. And I give it one diamond sword up.
Marvel Legends this year was the best line in my opinion. It was great for the price, great for availability, and anyone can get their hands on them. I mean, look at all this setup right here. It's freaking cool.
Marvel Legends, one of my favorite toy lines of all time. Probably my second favorite toy line, Transformers Masterpiece being my first favorite. But yeah, this pile driver right here. I mean, Marvel Legends stepped up their game huge this year. I mean, it was just unbelievable. That they really nailed it. Huge improvement. Most improved toy line of the year by far.
And number 1, no contest, Hot Toys. I know it's really unfair to put this in the same category with Marvel Legends and all these other lines, but I mean, we put all these top-notch companies up there, Sideshow Collectibles, Interbay, and this won by a landslide. I don't know if all you guys collect Hot Toys, but you can definitely see how freaking amazing these figures are. These are the best figures ever, and I will always support the line. I love you, Hot Toys.
Hot Toys is an amazing toy line. It is, oh man, it is for the adult collector hardcore. Because no way a kid is going to be getting all these. Because they are just so amazing. And the Batmobile and they are beautiful, beautiful figures. And they are crazy, crazy expensive. And I just wish I could have some. I just want them all. They're like Pokemon. I just want them all. I just want
Hot Toys, I personally don't collect this line. I try and, get as many lines as I can. This is sadly not one of them I can collect because of such the high price range. But they do come out with some awesome stuff. Sean Long, he does videos of them all the time, and they are great.
I can see why Hot Toys #1. They're pretty much the coolest figures ever. I can only see them when I watch Sean's videos because they're a little too expensive for me, but I still like them.
I did not get any new Hot Toys this year that came out in 2012. I did get the Hot Toys Superman as a great gift from Sean. Thank you so much, bro. But I have to say, I think my favorite ones are Ironmonger and the Scarlett Johansson fine-ass figure. You know what I mean? Those two figures, especially the Scarlett Johansson. You know, like when I was at Sean Long's place, I was like looking at it. I was like looking at the little zipper on the front. You boom out, and you have boobies coming out. She was like, hey.
And that is the top 10 toy lines of 2012. I'm pretty happy with the list. I would love to see some Play Arts Kai figures or some other great lines like the Godzilla Monster Arts or Figure Arts, or there was a lot of great lines that I collected. I mean, Masters Universe Classics I wish was on the list because that's the best thing Mattel does, hands down. I mean, there's so many great lines in 2012. NECA did a great job with so many of their figures, whether it's ET or man, there's so many good lines. So I just hope you guys enjoyed the list. Like I said, it was really hard to narrow down to top 10 toy lines, but in the next video I would be doing, I think, my top 20 figures of 2012 that aren't Hot Toys, and then my top 20 Hot Toys figures. Freaking love these Hot Toys. So for more geek news, reviews, and podcasts, check out bkbn.net. I'm Sean Long, and I'll celebrate your room in a big way.
Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. I tell you to go there.
They're like Pokemon. I just want them all. I just want
Crazy or what? Go buy these if you don't have them already, alright? Do it!
Do it.